Many years ago, investing in stocks used to be very complicated. You have to go through a stockbroker, do a lot of paperwork, and also you need to have a lot of money before you can actually invest in stocks. But right now, all of that has changed because today, with just your smartphone and internet access, you can click a few buttons to buy and own shares of publicly listed companies and start growing your wealth. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 investment apps that you can use to invest in stocks. And these apps can work for you whether you're a Nigerian living in Nigeria or you're a Nigerian living in the diaspora. So if you want to know these 5 apps that allows you to invest in stocks, then make sure you watch this video down to the very end. As a way of introduction, my name is John Agbo, and on this channel, I talk about all things finance. So basically, I share tips and strategies on how to make, manage, and multiply your money. If you love content like this, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that anytime I drop a new video like this, you'll always be the first person to be notified by YouTube. All of these apps I want to mention in this video, they are fully licensed and regulated, so you have nothing to worry about when it comes to the safety of your funds. However, I would still like to make a disclaimer here because this is not a promotional video. Everything I'll be sharing with you in this video is for educational purposes only. They are based on my own personal research and my own personal opinion. So I'll advise that you do your own research as well and that you make your own decision if you want to go ahead to use any of these apps to invest in stocks. So now that we have that out of the way, let's move on to look at the 5 apps that you can use to invest in stocks. And number 1 is Bamboo. Many Nigerians are already familiar with the Bamboo app. Bamboo actually allows you to invest in Nigerian stocks, and not just that, it also allows you to invest in US stocks like Google, Meta, Apple, Microsoft, and so many other US companies. One good feature about the Bamboo app is that it allows you to invest in fractional shares. When you are investing in US companies, there are some of these US companies that sells their shares for as high as $500 per share. Now, if you don't have up to $500, it doesn't mean that you can't own shares of that company. You can simply buy fractional shares of that company. So even with your $5, your $10, or your $20, you can invest and own shares of that particular company that is selling its shares for $500 per share. So Bamboo actually gives you the opportunity to own fractional shares of any US company that you want to invest in. So if you are looking at diversifying your investment outside of Nigeria, you can use Bamboo to invest not just in Nigerian stocks, but also in US stocks. At number 2 is Cowrywise. Cowrywise actually started as a savings app, and then gradually it moved onto mutual funds investment. But right now, you can actually invest in stocks using the Cowrywise app. On Cowrywise, you can invest in Nigerian stocks like MTN Nigeria, Okomu Oil, Dangote Cement, Boa Foods, Cadbury, Vitafoam, and etc. The interface of Cowrywise is very beginner friendly, and it makes it very easy for you to navigate around the platform and start investing in stocks quickly. If you want to invest in stocks on Cowrywise, when you sign up on the platform, they are going to give you your CSCS number, which is a Central Security Clearing System, and also your CHN. Once these numbers are provided for you, the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and then fund the account and you start investing in stocks. If you don't want to limit your investment to just stocks on Cowrywise, then you can also invest in mutual funds on Cowrywise. They have a variety of mutual funds that you can actually invest in. Before I go ahead to talk about the 3rd app that you can use to invest in stocks, I want to let you know that I have a free stocks investment masterclass where I share how you can actually get started as a total beginner with investing and making money from the stock market. This class is actually beginner friendly, and if you are interested in learning more on how to invest smartly and earn profitably from the stock market, you can join this free masterclass. The link to join will be in the video description, and also you can find the link in the first comment of this video. Moving on to the next app that you can use to invest in stocks, and that is AfriInvestor 2.0. AfriInvestor 2.0 is an app that is developed by AfriVest Securities Limited, which is one of the top licensed stockbrokers in the Nigerian stock market. On AfriInvestor 2.0, you can actually invest in Nigerian stocks. You can buy shares of companies in different sectors like the banking sector, manufacturing sector, consumer goods sector, and etc. Apart from the fact that you can actually invest in stocks using AfriInvestor 2.0, you can also use this app to invest in treasury bills. You can use it to invest in commercial papers and also in the FGN savings bond. So if you want to build wealth by investing in Nigerian companies, then Afri Investor 2.0 is a solid platform that you should consider. Moving on to the fourth app that you can use to invest in stocks, and that is Plutus Neo. Plutus Neo was formerly called Optimus. Recently, they changed their name from Optimus to Plutus Neo. So Plutus Neo is actually owned by Afrivest Securities Limited. So this is their investment arm that actually allows you to invest in US companies. So on Plutus Neo, you can actually invest and own shares in US companies. Talk about companies like Google, Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Pinterest, and others. You can invest and own shares in all of these companies leveraging Plutus Neo. On this app, you can also explore other investment options like dollar mutual funds, naira mutual funds. You can also save on this app and get to earn interest. So moving on to number 5 is RiseVest. RiseVest is an investment app that focuses on helping Nigerians to invest in dollar-denominated assets. Why is this even important? Because when you invest in dollar-denominated assets, you are not just growing your money, you're also protecting your money against naira devaluation. In this economy that we find ourselves, you don't want to leave all your money in a naira investment. You also want to put some of your money in dollar-denominated assets. I can find some of these assets right inside the RiseVest app. On RiseVest, you can invest in US stocks, you can invest in real estate investment trusts, and also you can invest in ETFs. All of these investments are professionally managed by experts, which makes it a very good option for people who want international exposure without having to do all of the work themselves. So these are the 5 apps that can help you to invest in stocks. Now, before you go ahead to invest, here are 3 important tips I want to share with you. Number 1, only invest money that you can afford to lose. So don't invest money meant for house rent in stocks. Don't invest money meant for school fees. Don't invest money meant for feeding. Don't invest money that someone has given to you to keep for them. Only invest spare cash that you can afford to lose. Number 2, invest for the long term. Stocks investment is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Stocks investment is not gambling. Stocks investment is not something that you're putting your money and you're expecting to make millions overnight. You will need to be patient with the process and then allow the power of compounding interest to work on your behalf. And number 3, diversify your portfolio. Don't invest your money into stocks in just one particular sector. There are different sectors in the stock market. There is a consumer goods sector, there is the industrial sector, there is a telecommunications sector, there is the oil and gas sector, and different other sectors that you can find in the stock market. So don't put all of your money into one sector, because just one government policy alone can wipe out all of your investments. So make sure to diversify your investments into different sectors in the stock market. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make is waiting until they have millions before they start investing in stocks. But you don't have to wait, because with as little as $5 or 5,000 naira, you can get started with investing in stocks. Once again, I have an upcoming stocks investment free masterclass. If you'd like to learn more, the link to join will be down there in the video description and as well in the first comment of this video. If you find this helpful, go ahead and like this video. Make sure you share it, and if you have any questions at all, drop it for me down there in the comment section below. Until I come your way again with yet another valuable video like this, make sure you keep playing big, and I will see you at the top.